What's up, everybody? We're back. Back to streaming. Let's see. Are we live? Streaming. Yep, we're live. Nice. Let's get some music going. Why did it change the picture? That's not a photo of Nirvana. It keeps seeing Nirvana and goes, oh, it's gotta be that. Like, I'm pretty sure that's not Big Giant Circles either. That might be C418 though. Pretty sure it is. This is funny. Okay. Let's see. Let's start with notes. Why not? So, I've been busy. Yeah, things have been kind of weird. So 1.20 is out. Yay. We have an interesting new command, which I'm not entirely sure how we could use that, but it seems pretty useful. The /return command, kind of interesting. And then signs got broken. So yeah, signs. Basically, the way that signs are done now has changed, and so we're gonna have to, well, update the signs. I've already updated Chinese Poker and Egyptian Rat Slap as well as Hearts, but Skat, oh boy, that game uses a lot of signs. So I'm right now making a Python script to try to automate that process. So far it seems to be doing okay. So now it'll go to the end of the get properties thing, and then text plus equals 1. Okay. Okay, so actually we should do a text 1, text 2, so there's 4 different lines of text, and yeah, we're gonna do this. Text2.add. Okay, so I think this should actually be going here. And then, so that'll be text 3, text 4. And yes, I know I'm doing it in Python, despite being Javamonk. The irony is not lost on me. Okay. 3, 4. In my defense, it's because Python's very not picky about data types. And since this is a quick little thing that's going to just update like 1 or 2 things, I don't care. It's about quickness. Also, I'm not going to be opening files. If I was going to be opening files, I would be using then I'd be using Java, because Java makes opening files much easier. But here, I don't care. I'm just going to be like going, hey, sign, like this is the command for the sign, and then it spits out, okay, here's what your command should be. I don't know. I figured that'd be the easiest thing to do. Now let's see. We do if counter in found text, then we do text plus equals well, that's a problem. Okay. Okay. Append text1. Okay. There's also probably a really stupid way to do things, but that's what we're doing. So, deal with it. So appending add text1, text2, text3, text4, very nice. And so we add on, that way, rather than appending, I can do add text 0. There we go. That gets rid of the need for these entirely. Text 1. That'd be add text 2. And add text 3. Okay. Append things. Okay. So if you got the text, then add it on. Otherwise, add a blank. Okay. Cool. So now, list index out of range. Okay, where are we having this problem? Poor man's method of actually being smart. I don't feel like being smart. I just want this to work. Okay. So that'll add on those messages. Oh, why didn't I add that on? Okay. That's weird. Let's debug and see what's going on. So, when we add text, yep, that's that. Okay. So then, we don't have a text 1 or a text 2. Okay, we don't have any of those. Okay. And then we don't have text 9 in those. Oh, and then okay. Now we get text 1. Okay. So we need to be at counter 3. That's this get properties here. Yes. Okay. So then add is 3. So yay, found it. So now it's going to staple on. So that's definitely not supposed to be happening. Next 18, click event, action on command, value bid. Okay. And it's never gonna find. Okay. So there's the add text. But then. Ah, I see. Okay, so first off, we need to do that. And second of all, we need to do that. Counter +1. There we go. Okay. And we should set this to greater than or equal to, just to make sure we don't run into any weird issues. Okay. This is some live programming right here. Let's see. So, let's run it. And still didn't work. Why is that? There we go. Okay. So that's going to... Why did I put a comma there? Why is there a comma? Okay, I think that's an issue caused by the actual splitting that we're doing. So I first told it to split by curly brackets. And then as it's going along, it adds back in those curly brackets. And then we get the properties. So then it splits across commas. So this is where the issue's coming in. Okay, let's debug that. So that's the input. That's how it's split up the actually finding the sign. Because this was meant to figure out like where the colors and stuff were. Because otherwise you wouldn't be able to access that. And then, so it finds that, splits across commas. And herein lies the issue. Okay. It's blindly adding commas. Okay, so in that case, if length of property is 1, then just add on without a comma, otherwise add the comma. Okay, let's see if that fixes it. Okay. Nope, it's still doing it with the click event. Oh, we need to detect if we're at the end. Yeah, see, it adds on all the commas where it should, but it's still just blindly adding commas. Okay, fine. Then we make it into a indexing thing rather than just yoink the property. This is from the prop counter. There should actually be if prop counter is equal to length of property minus 1. len. There we go. And we're adding on property prop counter. So it means everything has to be based on. Whoops. It means everything has to be based on indexes rather than just yoinking the element straight from the set, straight from the list. Okay. Did this work? Yes, it did. Okay. Cool. Cool. Rightio. So now we have a list of things, and then here, what we gotta do is actually make this now if counter is less than or equal to 3, no, less than 3, then we add the comma, otherwise we add on without a comma. I wish there was a way to just lop off just gone, like just remove a symbol. I don't know why that isn't a feature. Okay, now from there, okay, so first off, let's make sure that works. Yep, so no extra commas, yay. And then text plus equals. From there we need a bracket, a square bracket. And that should be a fully functional sign at that point. So, and then we check if it's a wall sign and do all this stuff with wall signs. Okay. So let's print the output. Okay, so we don't need that anymore. Okay. Why did I put 2 brackets? Okay. Maybe it doesn't need that first bracket there. Okay. There we go. So it goes, front text is a color black, has glowing text. Okay. Has glowing text, messages, and then it does the text, the click event, which is action run command, value, there. Bracket. Is it supposed to be bracket, or just one bracket, or just 2 brackets? Okay. So we can see that with the okay, it's just supposed to be 1 bracket. Oh no, 2 brackets. Okay, so how do we fix a 2 bracket problem? Okay, maybe we should let the then we do counter equals 3, we add on a comma. Yeah, we could just let the thing handle curly brackets on its own, or closing brackets. Okay, so that's got the proper brackets. Okay. I think that would work. Let's try it. Okay. 2 brackets. Yay. No, no commas at all. Okay, I guess it should be less than 3. Okay. So that does that. Why is it doing that? Because I goofed. That's why. Okay. It does still need to do the ending quote still. Okay. Okay. There we go. Okay, so now it does all the ending quotes. It has the proper number of brackets. So, let's see. So if I tried it on something else, like say this, say I tried it on one of the, so that's one of the bidding ones. Let's suppose I tested it on like the begin game thing. Let's see, so data packs, scat data, scat functions. This will be in the game over right here. So right here we place a sign to basically allow you to start the game again. Somewhere. I know it's somewhere in here. Which one is it? End round. Okay. Okay. Right here. Okay, so now let's suppose we've got one of these things. So we do need to manually go in and replace every quote with the slash quote and every single tick with the slash tick, just so Python doesn't barf on itself. And then we copy that into here. Okay, update signs. So that will produce, hey, it's a birch sign. We need the color to be black with glowing, and it's gonna have click event, place a redstone block with text begin round, end quote. Oh, why is it doing that? Okay, maybe it's just picky about order. I did it this way around. Yep, that's all. Nope, no it doesn't. It still does a slash comma. A comma slash. Why is it doing that? Oh, it's good that it updates the back text as well. That's weird. That is very strange. Somehow we still have an extra tick and a comma. How did that slip through? Oh, because it literally separated like that, didn't it? Right, that's my fault. Okay. To worry with letting the string just do that on its own is that on something like this, that didn't happen. What did it? Hold up, did we actually remove too much? Okay. Okay, so maybe we should have just shrunk the. Maybe we just do that, and then we don't worry about that part. Does that work better? Still adds a comma. Okay. Okay. But otherwise it does appear to work a little bit better. We just have an extra comma. So now how do we get rid of that extra comma? Okay. Why did we do that in the first place? Okay. So we need to make sure there's no comma at the end. So let's just make sure we don't add an extra comma then. It's not a comma. Out of range. That's very well in. That's very much in range. Oh, I see what's happening. We just detect that. Here we go. That should not be adding a comma. Why is it there? Why is it still adding a comma? Let's try that. Ah, there we go. So here's the lesson, kids. You mess around enough, and you'll figure out something. Yep, okay. Cool. That is satisfactory, because that is exactly the same command that I manually generated with the same kind of technique. Yep. So it does front text, color black, has glowing text 1B, messages, bracket. So we have the begin round and the click event, the text to right click, and then 2 blank pieces of text, and then the same thing for the back. Okay, excellent. Cool. In that case, now we just make it an input thing. So now all I gotta do is grab this, and we just run the command. And it should spit out exactly what we need to make this thing work. Why does it still have a closed bracket? Why are they doing that? That is strange. Why is it doing that? Let's see. Nope. Okay. Okay. So when we get the properties, all the commas in the proper places, and then here it gets an extra curly bracket. Oh, that's why I did that. Okay, so then we also need to do if get properties, if the last thing in the list then we do that. Okay, put the colon there. Okay, let's stop this thing. Okay. So if the element if the thing at the very end is a curly bracket, then we trim off yet another element. Try that. No, need to input this. Okay. There we go. That works. Sweet. Okay. We are now able to update our signs to the new format. So now if we want to be efficient about this, I'd have this thing basically crawl through every single line of code in Skat and just automatically update everything. Just one problem with that. I'm not that smart. Or am I? Okay, maybe I could actually do it. Let's see. So I already updated all the signs in like the main game, but the rest of it is going to be a bit of a pain. Let's see if I can do this. So we got Python things. That's what I folder where I keep all this Python stuff. Predicates, function input. Okay. So I think I can just import everything into here. Okay. And then in here, right, so this is the thing that updated all the functions to have predicates. Except we don't really need to worry about that here. Oh, we might. Oh, crap. We might actually need that. Okay, you know what? I don't feel like doing that. That sounds painful. So I'm not going to do that. I'm not gonna get the files to behave. Instead, we're just gonna update Skat directly, just like this. We're just gonna go in here, and every time we see a sign show up, that's when, so no signs in here in any of these commands, which is good. Third decision, also no signs in there. Very nice. Except in the bid, we're not placing a sign with that. The bid, we're not placing a sign. Pass, we don't place any signs there. We do place signs in these on those commands. None there. Do we place any sign? Oh, you know what? I'm just gonna search sign. Nope. Okay. How about in here? Sign. No. Give me a sign. Okay. So that means these 9 commands are where all the signs actually get placed. So let's update that. There we go. Ooh. That's a problem. Oh. Okay, so what do you do with current bet stuff? Okay. Almighty MC Stacker. Give me your wisdom. Okay. This is current bet. And then we have an additional section which contains the score val. So name stemp objective current bet. Okay, so that is still done with the square brackets. Okay, so would this actually work? According to this, it does. Huh. Okay. Apparently it did work. I'm sorry for doubting my own program. Okay. And then from there, we pass in. Ooh, this one actually has all 4 text things. Okay. Cool. Cool. Oops. Go to the set block. Okay. Okay. Coolio. I think this works. Okay, before we go too far, let's see what happens if we just upload this thing straight to the server. So this was player favor spawned that we just updated here. And what we should have, so I'm actually going to boot up the server, and that way I can check the data packs and see if we run into any problems right away. Because if so, we gotta update the Python thing. Okay. Come on. Please load, please load, please load, please load, please load. Hey, no errors. Okay. Sweet. In that case... Okay. Cool. Okay, this works. Alright, let's roll with the rest of it. So, the player 3 decision. Replace this sign with the updated sign. Okay. This is where things get wacky. Okay, so I think we just gotta full screen this thing. There's no way to dang it. Fine. Okay. Okay, this is gonna get annoying really quickly. Should we just do that thing where we crawl through the file and update all the signs? Yeah, let's just do that. Okay. I think I do have to finish off with just this player 3 thing because because at this point, when you half update something, it tends to break things. So, oh, but here's the real tester. Does it work with the 23? Yes, it does. Sweet. Okay. 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 Cool. And really, we don't even need like the Minecraft birch sign part. Basically, I only need that. Oh, but then it assumes you want the back text. Okay. Never mind. We actually need the wall sign part. That way it doesn't do the back. Okay. This is the really boring part of the stream. Somehow this always happens. Somehow all the really tedious stuff. The kind of... See, what... I mean, this... I'm no stranger to tedium. But this is the kind of thing that's just... boring. Like, it's... Yeah. I don't know. I don't get distracted easily, which is really bad when you're trying to stream because you kind of want to intentionally distract people. At least you wanna like, yeah, like you gotta have something to talk about. This is why I have background music. But like, I don't know, this. See, normally what I do when I'm doing something like this is I put on like a YouTube video and just like a 4-hour live stream about like philosophy or something. In fact, you know what? I'm not gonna do this on stream. This is too boring for stream. I decided. Yep. Too boring. We're not doing it. Okay. So all I gotta do is just leave a note for myself. Update the signs in Skat. Yep, we're just gonna do that. We're gonna do that off camera. And it's great that I got the Python program, so I can't accidentally make a mistake anywhere. But yeah, otherwise, too boring. Okay. So what do we do instead? So I already made the models for this. I've started work on a, oh, by the way, new nail update. They are purple now. So, yeah. Dark purple. They're still so shiny and pretty, and I love them. I didn't like the green nails very much. They kept scuffing up. I don't know. Kind of not great. Yep. Ooh. You have animated scenes. Oh, that's kind of cool. It is too. Oh, that'll be Thursday. Okay. Yeah, never mind. Well, that's kind of cool. Okay. That's pretty awesome. And then conditions got it as well. Alright. Cool. Let's hop into the let's hop right into the the update. So I started work on a new game. The game is called Projective Set. I already made the textures for Projective Set. So all that's left is to make the actual game. Projective Set is a very niche game, but also it's quite fun. It's a lot more fun than the actual game set. And also, yeah, it's just much more interesting, a lot more fun, and also custom. I love this scenery. This is good. Okay. So let's pop into the card game hub. Let's make a backup. Okay. Let's turn off the Python. So we'll update the Python to input file to take in file inputs. Okay. Whoa, that's a weird checker pattern. Alright. Here we are. This is the old card game hub. This is not what it looks like right now. But nonetheless, we are gonna go to Projective Set. So we should be able to say execute in Projective Set. Nice. Run TP FP tilde 0 to 55 0. Whee! Splat. Nice. Alright, welcome to Projective Set. This is the start of what will soon be, hopefully, a pretty fun game. Hey, relic. Nice. You can add that to the mixtape. Okay. So first off, I need to actually load in the text. Oops. Ah! No! Wrong button. Crap. Eek. Whoopsie. Okay, I know what I'm doing. Man, that one April Fool's update where they added like a billion dimensions. That was a real game changer. Okay. So, what I want to do is options, resource packs. Wait, it's not. Hello? Oh, that needs to be version 15. Okay. Here we go. That reminds me, I need to update I also need to update on Aternos. Okay. So let's do that. Okay. It's a pretty big resource pack still. It's got things like the legendary reverse card. Oh, so big change that I made. Command blocks are no longer gray because I no longer need to hide command blocks. So, yay. Egyptian rat slap, the way that you negate slaps now, you don't push a button, you right click a sign. So hopefully that makes things easier to work with. Yep, still got the secret card. Yeah, no blocks are still ancient debris because I want them to blend in. I love the big lint heads. And then, yeah, so I also kept all the, so I no longer am retexturing birch because I don't need to. Now I have the actual bamboo blocks. Get properly bamboozled. And stone's still retextured. And so is the quartz pillars because I like the red melons. Okay. So I'm gonna real quick make a quick compressed zip file. So what makes Projective Set interesting is that so data, I think it's 763. Yes. Okay, so these are what the cards look like. And so it's basically, it's dots on a grid. And there's 6 of them. There's 6 of them on a card. So, yeah. So there's 6 of them on a card, and all the cards are basically just different variations of that. So, let me real quick take the zip and upload it to Aternos. Alright. Cool. Okay. So there we go. Yeah, the other ones are basically just variations of that. So like 750 is going to be that. And you can actually tell exactly what the card's going to be based on the binary expansion of the last 2 digits. And in fact, that's how I actually textured this stuff. So I actually textured it in binary. Like if we go into the resource packs, assets, Minecraft, textures. We're gonna do item, projective set. You can see I literally texted it as like 00101, 010. And so that card is going to be the single orange and the green. So like the first digit is whether or not there's a red, the next one's whether or not there's an orange, next one's yellow, next one's green, next one's blue, next one's purple. So hence why the 111111 is the one with all of them, which is custom model data 63, because the way you write 63 in binary is 111111. So fantastic. So that'll hopefully make things easier to work with. So now what I want to do is I want to generate a chest that has the. Okay, so let's grab a chest. And I wanted to have the loot table, projective set, deck of cards 1, I believe it's called. There you go. So this has, yeah, and the names of the different things are also based in binary. So the thing is, you will never see this. you will never see the binary stuff. So, actually, should I? I think I'll let the players like take cards off the table as they go, for the purposes of rearranging. So, yeah. Let's kill all the items. Okay, so distributing the cards is really easy because players do not actually get the cards. Ever. So, let's see. How do we want these mechanics to work? So, first things first, we need a table. What kind of table do we make? Well, okay, so the actual game is going to be played with item frames. There's going to be 7 cards on the table at any particular time. So that's 5, 6, 7. Okay, so we can have something like that. And here we can do like a... In the middle, we can have something like a... Hey, I think I found a set. Actually, I think that'll be a player item. So that'll be yet another fancy texture web fungus on a stick. And it's going to be like... So it's going to be kind of like the tokens in the Texas Hold'em poker, just without the "Are you sure?" So you're gonna have one that says so you're gonna have one that says like I think I found a set, and then you can also have a... I think once you declare that you think you found a set, then you're gonna have another one that says basically never mind or cancel or something like that. So here's the other thing. I'm not going to actually register players with this game because you don't need them. Players don't ever actually like get cards. There are no cards in players' inventories, ever. So I don't need to register players. Which means this game can actually handle 1 to infinity players, which is what I labeled it. There's no such thing as a max number of players. I never have to calculate how many there are. I never have to do any of that. We should make this much easier. So now the question is... Let's see. So you can right-click this and say, I think I found a set. After that, there's going to be a timer. You know what? I'm going to write down all the stuff that I want to have happen. Okay. I'm going to write it down. That's fine. So, there will be a players get token to right-click and say, found a set. I also love the fact that you can actually edit signs now. This is a long time coming. I mean, you were always able to right-click. You were always like right-clicking signs, and like it kind of teased you. Like it made you think that there was something you could do if you right-click the sign, but there never was. I don't get why that's never been a thing. The back text, though, I do understand that. That's, I don't know. I understand why that's never been a thing. But this, I mean, come on. It's been a thing for years. Literal years. Like, you always have to shift right-click a sign in order to actually place something on. Like, why? Okay. So players get a token to right-click and say, you found a set. Once somebody found a set, take away tokens, and start timer. You know what? Let's write on the back of the sign and say, timer will have options. Like 2 seconds, 5, 10, so on. So on. So that way you can't like cheat and say like, oh, I found the set, when in fact you're just monopolizing. So you're not allowed to do that. Well, you won't be allowed to do that. So get token to verify the set, which verifies and adds to number of sets. Okay. So now when you have the token, once you say, I think I found a set, how do we let the players determine what to do? I think what we can do is actually use rotating items. So basically, if the item frame gets rotated, then it'll go like, oh, you must have selected that. And then you can rotate it again to deselect. I think that's the best way to do this. Well, first off, let's actually see. So I'm gonna tag all of. Okay, so let's actually. I'm gonna tag all these item frames. Codes. Okay. Let's see. So what we can do is if entity item frame. Do item frames actually store their rotation? Yes, they do. Ooh. Okay. That's very useful. So if we go into here, let's set up a command block. So we're going to execute as @e type equals item frame. NBT is that. Run, say hi. Repeat and power. Okay. So that should spam hi. Fantastic. Okay. Cool. Okay, so the pluses need to go over there. Okay. So then we data merge entity @s item rotation 0b. And if that happens, then can we give glowing to an item frame? Okay, so we should probably tag that in actually. Add selected. And then we do execute as @e tag equals selected. Run data merge entity @s item rotation 0b. So we should do that. And then we should also do @e. Okay, can you give the glowing effect to an item frame? Effect give you glowing. You cannot. Okay, so how do we mark the fact that it was chosen? I need to turn on some more music. Let's do coming home. Okay. So how do we mark the fact that an item frame was chosen? well, first off, does this actually work? Let's see. Bop. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop. Okay. As at E, tag equals chosen. Let's say hi. What did that actually tag it as? Selected. Okay. 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 Excellent. Okay, so we should also do a item frame. Okay, so this should just automatically rotate everything. So then if we I think if we click it again, we should deselect it. If our tag is selected, then we should remove that tag. Not selected. Okay, so also little trick for lag optimizing is always put type, then tag, then NBT. Basically always put NBT last, because apparently checking NBT takes a little more effort than just checking for a tag or a type, which is understandable. There's a lot more going on with NBT. So if you don't force it to check that, it just won't. Okay. So right now it says hi to 3 of them. Oh, why didn't that work? Oh, right. Order of commands. Okay. Let's try that. Okay. So this is deselecting that. Cool. Okay, cool. So we just select. Okay. That should have selected. Selected. Why isn't it doing anything now? That's weird. Okay, now it's not selecting. Why is that? Oh, it's a issue with being simultaneous. I deselected. Right, okay. Okay, so we got to do the same kind of stuff as like the transitioning to the third thing. Oh, why don't I just change the block underneath it? Yeah, why don't I just do that? So don't tag it as selected. Okay. So we execute at s run. So then if the block underneath it is sandstone, then place an amethyst block instead. That'll be how we do this. Okay? So, if the block underneath it is sandstone, we replace it with amethyst. Bam. Okay. Beautiful. Okay. Okay. And then, if the block so then we do, if the block underneath it is amethyst, oh no. If the block underneath it is a gold block, then put sandstone, and then how do you do this? Okay, so we need to do a switcheroo. So classic switcheroo stuff. So basically each time we, oh wait, I did this in Uno. Yeah, so this is classic switcheroo stuff where you always need a third. You need a third buffer in order to do anything. I don't know if I talked about this, but fun fact, they actually proved in Futurama, like there's an episode of Futurama where everybody does like a big shuffle around, like swapping bodies and minds. And they actually prove, like mathematically, that you can do that no matter how much you shuffle things around. You can always untangle all the shuffling by just introducing two people who have never been shuffled. And they even describe an algorithm to make it happen. It's really kind of cool. It's a really, really neat application of applied math. Okay. Okay. So I believe it's in the special cards. It's when we did reverses, because we had this exact switcheroo issue happen. Okay, so if it's an amethyst block, then place a gold block. Okay, let's just do that. If it's an amethyst block, place a gold block. And then, so place a gold block as a temporary storage. And then if it's a sandstone, place an amethyst block. And then if you have a gold block, put a sandstone. Okay. It's ridiculous that we need 3 different commands to do that. Okay. Sandstone, amethyst, sandstone, amethyst. Nice. Okay. Excellent. Cool. Okay. So, sandstone, amethyst, sandstone, amethyst. Nice. So now, and then that automatically fixes everything. Okay, so this is going to, that does the selectors. Let's put it on the command block. Selectors. Okay. Cool. Cool. Okay. Now, so now we get the important part, because I forgot how I implemented this. Pop into the card game hub, data packs, projective set. How did I do the loot tables? Like, how did I actually style the cards themselves? Because that is going to be important for. Right, so I did red 0B, orange 1B, yellow. I did the 1B, 0B. Cool. So in that case, what we need to do is, let's see. So when we run the function, out after a bathroom break. Alright, I thought of a way to do it. And it's amazing what bathrooms can do. So, yeah. Open. Thank you. Okay. Popping into functions. So, this is going to let's see. So what this is going to do is validate set, .mc function. Okay. So when we validate the set, we're going to run through every single one of those card item frames with amethyst blocks beneath them. Yeah. Okay. So we're going to do execute as add e predicate equals projective set in dimension, type equals item frame, tag equals cards, specify what we're looking for, and then I'm going to run execute at s if block underneath them is amethyst. It's an amethyst block. Then those are the ones that get counted. So what you've got to do if entity at s contains an item which has the tag of having a red. So let's see if we can. Thank you for moving over, Mr. Add. Okay, custom model data red 1b. Okay. Oh wait, no. Not custom model data. It needs to be custom. This needs to be red 1b. Okay. Okay. NBT equals that. Okay. So this is going to be scoreboard objectives reds add let's dummy execute store result score. One of the rare times that I actually use execute store. I don't know. Let's execute summon. Huh. Interesting. Okay. Execute. I don't know. That seems kind of silly. Okay. Execute store result in a score at S. I can draw cards. Okay. We'll figure it out from there. Okay. Score. This is J. I marked it as J for projective set. Because I think we already had a P somewhere. I don't remember where, but I'm pretty sure we did. Did we? I just picked J because I'm a weirdo. Now let's just roll with it. Okay. Oh, right. I think I picked P for spades because S was already taken by Skat. Okay. JTemp. Draw cards. Except it's not going to be draw cards. It's going to be let's run this big thing. Okay. Let's remove all those extra things just because they're going to get in the way. Yeah, this was from when I was debugging Hearts. Because Hearts was, for some reason, just completely broken. No clue why. Which should not have been possible, and yet it was. Laser tag. Time on pad H. U number of players. We don't need the Uno ones anymore. Yeah. Okay, cool. So this will be validating the set. So, I'm going to give myself a red card. So there's going to be red 1B. Okay, you know what? I'm actually going to do this. Let's just place all the cards. That way I don't have to worry about it. Where did I place that one chest? There we go. Okay, there's the first deck of cards. Deck of cards 2 goes here, and then deck of cards 3 can go right here. Alright, open them all up. Okay, looking good. Okay, cool. So, let's take a look. So these two... Oh, it actually shows the name. I'm not sure I like that. Yeah. No harm in letting some binary. Okay. And then let's throw in a couple others. So the neat part about Projective Set is that there's always a solution, as long as you don't have repeated cards. Like some kind of idiot. Okay, so you can get rid of that. So as long as your cards are different, there will always be a set. And a set is made when you have all the dots, like the number of each dot, adds up to an even number. So, let's see if I can actually find a set here. Well, actually, it doesn't really matter. We just gotta reload. and see if it verifies how many reds there are. Okay, so select. And now we run the function Projective Set validate. Scoreboard players get jtemp. No reds. What? Why not? Okay. Maybe I do need to have tags. Or maybe I just need to reverse the order. Okay. How about that? No. Okay. Or maybe I can just stop being fancy and do scoreboard players. Add jtemp reds 1. That still doesn't work. Why not? Kind of weird. Very well. Looks like we gotta add on another thing up here where execute as add e type equals item frame run execute at add s if block underneath them is an amethyst, then run tag at s add selected. Okay, so looks like we do actually need to select things. Looks like we do in fact need to select things. Okay. So there should be add e tag equals selected. Run say hi. Okay, then I'm standing on an amethyst. Okay. Cool. Excellent. Okay, so now we're just gonna execute only at the item frames that are tagged to be selected. Cool. Let's try this. So we've selected these two, and then we run the function validate set. Still no reds. Should be tagged as selected. Is it the predicate causing problems? Nope. Okay. There's a paper, which is red. These are paper. Okay, data get. Give me a data. Those are your tags. Tile. Okay. Got the display name. item is a paper. Red 0B. What? Oh no, did I seriously reverse everything? I reversed everything. I am such an idiot. Is it actually completely reversed? Let's see. Saying blue 0 pro. Yeah. It is totally reversed. Wow. Holy smokes, how did I mess that up so much? That is a literal reverse. Ah, okay. Well, let's fix that ASAP as possible. Okay. Yikes. How did that happen? That's literally the opposite of what I was trying to do. Okay, 55 plus 7 is 63. So, oh no, that's 62. Where'd the 63rd go? Whatever. Okay. Okay, so in either case, if we put something in here and we rotate, bam, it should be tagged as selected now. And then deselect. Nice. Okay, so at some point Eclipse is going to open up, and then we're going to be able to fix that absolutely horrific problem. How did that happen? Holy smokes. Okay. Let's actually see if code still works. So this is intentionally tagged to be red 1B. So if I select both of these, okay, I should have done that. And then we should validate the set. And that will get 1 red. But it did it twice. Okay, maybe I just need to update. Okay. Run scoreboard, players, jtemp, add jtemp, reds 1. Yeah, that probably works better. Especially since it starts from 0. Run scoreboard, players, add jtemp, reds 1. Yeah, probably for the best. Okay. Projectors remove. Reds. Okay. Okay. Then reload. And function. And then we get. Okay, cool. Then it sees that there's 2 reds. Oh, but okay. And then 1 red. Nice. Okay, so clearly that. Okay, so that part clearly works. Very good. Which means we can just take that and copy it. And copy that for all the other colors. This will be oranges. You know what? Let's make it not even color based. Bit 1. Bit 1, bit 2. One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5, 6. Actually, I do want it to be color-based. Orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. And then here, orange, orange, rhymes with door hinge. Yellow, green, blue, and purple. Alright. Now, we do something that, in my opinion, goes kind of unfortunately underutilized. Okay, so let's fix the... That's weird. 963 is 111111, right? How did that get reversed? Seriously, how? Let's pop into the loot table. That is a very strange thing to be happening. Okay. 725. So 25 in decimal is in fact 011001. Yep. Why is it bit flipping? Oh, it's because I'm an idiot. Hee hee. You are an idiot. I reversed the bits. Okay. That should work now. Just a set of funds. That'll work flawlessly then. Place. Okay. And then, okay, so that handles that. Don't need anymore. Okay, so when we're validating, we're then going to do something kind of cool. So, player's operation, jtemp, reds, see this? Percent equals. Oh boy. Yeah, percent equals. That's a modulo operation, meaning that basically if it's an even number, this is going to turn the thing into 0. And if it's an odd number, it's going to turn into 1. Assuming we modulo by 2, which we now got to do. So, we got to declare a new scoreboard called 2. And that is going to be how we actually do all the actual validating. So, scoreboard operation objectives add 2 dummy, and scoreboard players set to well, the 2. jtemp 2. Okay. So we do percent equals, and that's basically going to do all the things. This is the core behind Projective Set, the game. This whole modulo 2 thing. This is what makes the game work as an actual game as well. And it's why you can guarantee exactly it's why you can guarantee a solution. Okay, so let's plop in the 3 chests again. Sorry about that. Where did I put that? There we go. Okay, I need to reload. Okay. And there's Projectors deck 3, deck 2, and deck number 1. Okay, let's play a game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So, here are the cards. Oops. Okay, there we go. And now, let's see. So, I guess let's actually play the game. So I'm going to select both of these. And what it should say is that we have 0 oranges, a yellow, a green, a purple, and a blue. Let's see. Validate set. And scoreboard players get J temp, red, 0. Nice. Okay, that's red, orange, 0, yes, 1 yellow, 1 green, 1 blue, and 1 purple. Excellent. Okay, so then what we can do now is basically, let's see. I think we just added everything together. If any of them is not 0, it's gonna spit out something that's not 0. So let's do that. So now, scoreboard players operation jtemp red plus equals jtemp orange. I'm choosing red just arbitrarily. Plus equals yellow. Plus equals green, plus equals blue, and plus equals purple. And then we validate. So then execute if score, let's make sure we get this properly. Execute if score jtemp red matches 0 or less, then it's valid. Okay, run say valid. Otherwise, it's invalid. And then what we can also do is when something's invalid, what we can do is we run execute as at e predicate equals projective set in dimension tag equals selected run data merge entity at s item rotation 1B. So this will automatically deselect all the things that you just selected. Okay. And then, yeah. So, oh, we also got to remove all the scoreboards. Clean up on this. Scoreboard objectives. Remove 2. And then remove red. Remove orange. Remove yellow. Remove green. Remove blue. And remove purple. Okay. Cool. So, if we do valid, how is that valid? How is that valid? Bruh. Seriously, how did... Huh. Invalid. Okay. At least that detected properly. Invalid. Okay, so let's see if we can actually find a valid set. Right, so if you want to make a valid set, you can't possibly use this one because there's no other reds to counteract it. Now, if you want to use green, you gotta use these two in pairs. And if you add them together, you need to somehow cancel out an orange, a purple, and a blue. So this cancels out the purple and the blue. That cancels out the orange, but then adds a yellow, so it cancels out that out. Which is indeed valid. But if you don't, it's invalid. Why did it say these would? Okay, it does say they are invalid. Okay. Okay. Sweet. So these are valid. Cool. Okay. And then, okay, so we can turn off Eclipse. I think we've done quite enough. Okay. Okay, cool. So I also want to, let's see. So I validate the set, that's great. And then I want to do different things depending on whether we win or lose. So right now it does executing as me. Okay. Okay. So there's our validate the set thing. So I want a command that will, whoops, I don't want a Wolfram script. I want a text document. This is going to be a deselect all. Okay. So this is how we just deselect. So we just do that. Okay. Run. Okay. Excuse me. Function. Projective set. Deselect all. Okay. So that's that. And then rather than saying valid versus invalid, we actually do the we make it a actual thing, whether it's valid or invalid. Gatorade fruit punch. This is good stuff. I found my favorite flavor of Gatorade. Especially because as I'm drinking it, I can go, ow, 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 quick punching me. I don't know. I am a child. Okay, so from here, we do win set. So then, actually we don't even need a special function for that. Actually we probably should. Okay. Win set. Okay. So when we win the set, we gotta announce that. Okay, so for now it's just gonna say valid. Run function projective set win set. And then for an invalid set empty function. We say it's invalid and then deselect. Function projective set invalid set. Okay. Cool. Bathroom break. Alright. Oh, the music ended. That sucks. Let's open up these singles. I absolutely love Fable here. It's, yeah. Okay. Let's play some singles. Okay. So, if I do validate set, we validated. Nice. But that makes it invalid. Nice. Excellent. Okay. So let's see. When we win the set, I want to do a tell raw where we do a selector, not score, selector at s won the set. Okay. We make it green and bold. Yay! Person won the set. Okay, and that should be also green and bold. There we go. Okay, and we should tell everybody. Predicate equals projective set in dimension. Cool. Okay. And then So when we have a valid set, nope, that validates it. But then to win the set, we announce to everybody that, yay, you just won the set. And then here we then, so then we're gonna scoreboard players add at S sets 1. Okay, so this is where we get into the territory of actual things we've got to activate. So scoreboard objectives add sets 1 dummy scoreboard objectives add sets 1 dummy sets 1. And then we also got to do scoreboard objectives set display sidebar sets 1. There we go. And we also want to do a separate one for cards 1. So this will be an option. This will be a selection option to based on cards 1 versus sets 1. Okay. So once we do a selection like that, so what we need to do is now when we win the cards, we gotta basically remove them from the table and place in new cards, and we also gotta actually count up how many there were. Okay. So let's see. Scoreboard players, scoreboard objectives, add points 1 dummy, just temporarily. Execute store result score at S points 1. If entity at E predicate equals projective set in dimension tag equals selected, that should be okay. So this should make it 5. Get at S points 1 should be 5. Excellent. Okay. And then we do the scoreboard players operation at S cards 1 plus equals at S points 1, and then clean up the mess. Okay. Cool. So that counts up how many sets were won, how many points were won. And then from there we gotta clear out the so from there we clear out the actual cards. Data merge entity item frame. Okay. Execute as at E type equals item frame tag equals selected. at S. Okay. Actually, we should make it a gray stained glass pane. Actually, you know what we could do? We could actually make it air. But we don't use the fact that there's air there to put in the new cards. We just put them in. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's the best thing to do. Okay. So then we do that. In fact, nah. Okay. Okay. So then we clear out the item frames. Projective set and dimension. Remove the cards. Okay, so count up cards in sets 1, and then we remove the cards. Put cards. Okay. Draw new cards and put them on table. And now here's the part where we gotta actually do the drawing cards. So this will be an execute as each of those players. Run function projective set draw card. Oh, we do actually want to go stained glass panes. That way we can make sure we don't accidentally override the cards. So then, draw a card, and then we clear the cards. Deselect all. Okay. Now in the function to draw the cards, draw a card, that MC function. Okay. Yes, so it is in fact the item frame that's saying, hey, give me a card. That's good. That's exactly what it should be. Okay. And then so then we deselect our options, and then we're ready to continue. Okay, so that's if you have a winning set. If you have an invalid set, then we just announce that you fool, you made an invalid set. So in fact, let's just do that. So here we can do a telvar invalid set. Bold, make it red. Okay. And there's the alarm. Okay. There we go. Cool. Okay, so let's just for the sake of testing, let's reload and then run the function. Oh, make sure we have all our stuff. Deselect. Really? Does that really not work? Oh, it doesn't work if there's no items in it. Interesting. Huh. So you gotta actually have items in here, otherwise it doesn't work. Okay, that's another reason to use gray stained glass paints instead of the air. Yeah, air is weird. Don't use air. Use gray. Make a blank out the texture on like gray stained glass paints or something like that, and then use those. It's always better. Because the thing with air is it's considered as having nothing, and it's much harder to detect the presence of nothing than it is to. So like detecting the existence of zero is much easier than trying to detect the existence of actually nothing. That's this has been deep facts with Javamonk. Also, programming tip. Yeah, don't try to. Yeah, detecting things as null or not existing, very difficult to do. Okay. So let's see. So you take away the tokens, start a timer, and then we also gotta. So, draw card function. Takes card from collection of armor stamps. Okay. There we go. Cool. And I think with that, Projective Set is basically ready to go. Well, at least I mean, we still gotta design the rooms and all that. Otherwise, it's, yeah, I think, yeah, this big tower of command blocks right here is what actually makes everything work. So, yeah, it's cool. Kablam. Let's see. So, is there anything else that needs to be done? I think I can actually compact all this, all the command block stuff. Okay. Okay, so I think I can turn it all into just a function, which will hopefully save on lag and whatever. Okay. And then here. Okay. And here also allows us to put notes. So like here I say swap visuals. Here is rotate back. And then here is the actual tagging. Tag. All right. There we go. And then we just put predicates in front of everything to make sure nothing gets triggered between dimensions, because that would suck. All right. Then reload. We move the redstone block over here, and instead we run the function projective set selection. And that should allow us to go bam. I said bam. What part of bam do you not understand? Does it really not work? And why isn't that working? Ah, man. I thought it continued on. Okay. Well, I got so focused on something that I missed the end of the song. Well, in that case, we'll just have to do it the non-glorious way. We set the spawn point up here. And then, all right. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed this. Hopefully this wasn't too boring. I don't know. If you want to, Uno is now on the Card Game Hub. So if you want to play that, like, hit me up. Hit me up on the Discord and whatever else. So I shall see ya next time. Bye.